And yo guys, this is the first way to just talk about the new Hajime no Ippo Rising episode 1. Before you guys watch this anime is just strictly fucking beast, yeah? When I mean beast, it's fucking beast. If you guys haven't seen season 1, season 2, you guys all need to fucking watch that anime. Believe me. This anime is a fucking story about a boxer named Ippo who became from a weak guy that had built into someone strong and general had became into someone perfect pretty much. Well, basically, this starts off with Ippo on a boat and like viewing the sea, saying the sea think with his mum or something like that, and he had a hat on and he's wondering about his childhood, like remembering like how it was and like stuff like that. And as you guys know, Ippo other night never was ever really with his dad. Like you be thinking, where is his dad? Like where's his dad at? Or like has anything happened to his dad? Because so far within the season 1 and season 2 anime, you haven't seen Ippo's dad at all. So basically, it progressed on a bit more, and it goes back to him thinking about his childhood, and it goes back to his childhood, and it starts off with him running back to his dad, saying, "Dad, you forgot your hat," and basically, that symbolizes that his dad was a very happy man. His dad respects his family and all of that, and Ippo was actually happy child, basically, and the dad was going off for his fishing trip because he was like a fisherman pretty much. So basically, he said, Ippo, I'll be back here, and please be ready for me, and something like that. And Ippo said, when you come back, I'll help you, like rake up the fish and stuff like that. And he said, pinky promise. So they both promised on that. So as it progressed on, the mom said that Ippo's dad will be back within a week or two. So, and then that happened. Demla was on the boat. Well, Ippo's dad was on the boat, and something happened. Pretty much, it was like a cruel storm, a really huge storm that attacked the ship. And as how Ippo's dad is so determined, he's the one that got majority of the crew of the boat. He said no, he's not coming off the boat until I have all my crew off and I know that they're alright. Yeah, all that like he got all of them onto the little raft, the blow up boat, and there was one missing. He's like, no, I'm not leaving him behind. I'm getting him because I know this is my team. I don't want to leave my man behind. So he was so determined on getting his man. He didn't worry about himself then. He worried about his others and him saving his own team instead of saving himself. So he got everyone on the boat, and then as you could tell, the storm was causing havoc, and then it caused more havoc. So it turned into a bigger storm, and it crushed the boat, and the boat went off, pretty much. And he's already thinking in his head that I will make it back home. I promised Ippo that I will make it home. This is for you, Ippo, and I will come back, basically. So, as that progressed on, people start to realize that Ippo's dad has died, pretty much. And, like, the mom went to the funeral and all of that, and she was crying, obviously, and she was upset, and they were talking about, like, he was one of the most bravest fishermen and determined people of them all, because he didn't leave his team, he didn't forget about his team at all. Like, he was all about his team and his family, pretty much. So as that actually went on, Ippo every night, Ippo pretty much every day would wait at the docks for his dad to come back. He would wait with him from afternoon all the way to evening, and the mum would always say come home, and she would have like tears in her eyes, but that just tells you that she didn't end up telling Ippo within that time, basically. And as I was telling you, that Ippo was so determined on bringing his dad back, as in him waiting at the docks from afternoon all the way to evening, basically. Even though his mum told him just to come home, he said, no mum, I don't care. Dad will never break his promises. He will come back home with the fish to greet us back, and he will come home. He promised us, and he promised me that he'll come back. So basically, the mum just kept on crying them because she knew that the dad died, but Ippo didn't know, and it was hard to tell him straight away, because like obviously it pained her inside to make her son cry and to make her son worry so much, basically. As it strikes on, it seems that Ippo wants to become like his dad, because as he keeps on thinking about his childhood, he's thinking, Dad, I will become stronger for you, and this me boxing has shown that I have become stronger, and I will progress on to become stronger, just like you, Dad. And then just how that goes on, that one night, the mum actually forgot to pick up Ippo basically, and it went through pretty much all the night, all into the morning. And then the mom finally woke up and said, "Whoa, I need to pick up Ippo." Then Ippo puts the light and said, "Dad finally came home," and he had the hat in his hand. Like Dad didn't take away his promise. He kept his promise and he came back. So basically, it showed me that the dad was so determined to get his son Ippo to give me the hat, and it shows to me, yeah, that no matter what he did and what he went through, he said, "No, I'm getting back for my son Ippo, no matter what. Even before I die, I am going to go to Ippo to give him something to remember you by, and say that I was a great father for you, and I will never ever be out of your life," basically, and stuff like that. And I think that like made him stronger in ways and stuff like that. But anyway, as the anime progresses on, basically it goes into Ippo back and grown up and saying, "You know what, I need to defend my 4th world title, my 4th world champion." And he's been training like a motherfucker, basically, working his butt off. Basically, all he's been having in his mind is that his dad. People in the gym saying, "Whoa, Ippo been working harder than he would normally, yeah," because he wants to impress his dad. Because he can tell that his dad's looking up to him, up in the heavens, basically in the sky, and saying, "Yes, that's my son. He's working his butt off. He's been determined, and he's being successful, just like his father." So basically, he's getting ready for a big fight, and then this guy saying he will defeat the Dempsey role. So basically, that's making him work twice as hard. But yeah, basically, as it progresses on, Ippo's basically at his big fight, and he just relaxed, and then his team comes in and say, "Yo, do your best," and he gives all of them a note, and Takumaru, or something like that, his name, I forgot, I'm sorry about that, guys. He nudges them and say, "Yo, don't lose this fight. Remember, my defense battle is up next. Get me, please start this up in a good way. Let's start it up in a way where I can feel like, yes, you can defend this. If you can win, then I can win. I'm saying I will defend this. This is both the squad, the team," and then they both nudged each other, basically. And that there just made it epic. Like, they thinking the bond between them two seems so crucial and so nice. Like, I'm just surprised myself, more or less. Like, I'm just surprised that all of them got their world champion coming out, like his whole friends and stuff like that. So that's what made it better, saying, yes, Ippo, start this off with a good win, so they all can win and they all can be relaxed and calm and have a happy dinner or something like that, basically. So then Ippo steps into the ring ready to fight this guy, and this guy is fucking blenched. This guy's hench. Them even said, look at his neck. Like, look at his neck. His neck is fucking huge. Like, it's gonna be harder for him to knock him down. But basically, them two both are like the perfect each other. Like, they're both the same 50-50 each other, basically. So basically, as the progress on, I think the guy from either like Hawaii or somewhere there's a lot of sea, because he will always say, "Step into my ocean" or the deep sea. So basically, as the progress on, Ippo, they're both fighting, they're both putting up a good battle, and then I must have gave Ippo like a demolishing punch, like a brutal punch to the face, and then them not realize Ippo's faces went down, like his face became like something's happened to him, basically. And Ippo saying in his head, "I can't breathe, I feel dizzy, my body feels heavy," and stuff like that. Basically, that punch basically dragged him down to the deep sea, and then took away all, like, let's just say, yeah, that punch absorbed his power. Let's just say that. I know that sounds a bit of Dragon Ball Z, but that's it seemed like that absorbed his power, basically. So as the progress is on, basically it seemed like that Ippo was fighting his toughest battle yet, like his toughest battle. But yeah, I got one next thing to say. The graphics have gone better. I love the drones. The drones look beautiful, and I want to rest in peace the coach that did the voice over, because he died recently. But I thought they were gonna put like someone that sound way worse than the original coach. But this guy actually sounds quite like the coach, so I'm happy with that. And the drums look way better. Like, I can see a lot of color. The graphics look nice. I'm happy with the Ippo. I'm just happy that Ippo is back, basically. I'm just so happy about that. So yeah, guys, this is first thing to. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and there will always be some more of this every week. I'm gonna be reviewing this every week. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Peace.